what you got just...
EA Sports welcomes you to the following.
The football world has descended upon New Orleans, and Super Bowl 59 is underway. On the return, Britton Covey. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come, this is 3rd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down, looks like he got it to the 27. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Able to get it to Barkley. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Gonna run with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Here's an option play right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the defender comes away with it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he goes out, just needs one more step there to reach midfield. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender.
And they fake it. He makes the grab. And they make the tackle, but the fake works. They've got a new set of downs. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. In the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. They'll try again with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 37.
From the 37. Up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. So they're left with 4th down here. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Mahomes. He's on the move. He's running for it. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Taking off with it again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Pirine will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Going power with a big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry, and you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Reed now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. On 1st down, Hurts. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Pressure coming from Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Escaped, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts now from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Nearly an interception on that play. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. As the open man downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Hurts throwing again. Incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. From the pistol, Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. From the 35 on 2nd down. Hauled in by Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Chiefs facing a deficit near the break. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to the air, Mahomes. Escape. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Covey now to return this. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And at 45 seconds left, the clock isn't exactly their friend, Brock, but still enough time to put a quick drive together. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. Hurts to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So we have reached halftime in Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems, we'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Juked by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down. They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. Airing it out to start this drive. That pass complete to Goddard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 2nd and 3 now. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. It just did not work out this time around.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They left a few on the table there last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal trying to miss the mark. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings up 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw it. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the the chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hurts throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you know this firsthand, partner. You get above that 300 mark, you and your offense are going to have plenty of highlights to choose from by this point in the game. We're getting a look at some of them now. You just got to marvel at how well he's played the quarterback position here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for him here. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Okay, this is one of those certain...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something... So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. On 1st down, Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the pistol, Hurts. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mick. And we've seen this before. It's a fake. Wait for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. This, our last play of the quarter. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So... nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. And they bring him down around the 34. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A tight end in motion now. Working inside the red zone. He's got him. That's Pacheco.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
On third down, it's Hurts. They did it! He made the interception! And he makes the house call! It's a touchdown on the pick six! Now they're on for the most important extra point of their entire season. And he hits that point after, so we're all set up for a heck of a finish here. We're tied in the final frame of the Super Bowl. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Big gain downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They go to Barkley again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 17. Barkley's got it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. To the ground with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Here's second and goal from the 6. The play fake now Hurts to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Watson. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Running right is Pacheco. And he'll fight the good fight forward to around the 21. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with markers. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. It's Pacheco again. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Chiefs don't want to see this one go to overtime. Second down now, 7 to go. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in the line. They send a man in motion. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The defense takes its third and final timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10. You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Back to throw. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught, so their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. In the birthplace of